This is a review of the Mars Puck Pro Ultralight dive computer. On this dive computer you've got the depth, the maximum operating depth for your gas, the time, what algorithm it's using, and what oxygen percentage you're using. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the settings. To get to the settings you do a long press. Then to select, you do another long press. The first option is your oxygen. So again, we do a long press to select the oxygen. Then it'll start you off on the 21%. Doing a long press will set the option. Doing a short press will change the option. You'll note with the oxygen, as you change it, it'll change your maximum operating depth. And again, you do a long press to set it. And then it'll take you back to the main time. The next option is the algorithm. Again, we do a long press to enter it. You do a short press to change the setting. And then you do a long press to accept the setting. And then it goes back to the clock. And it basically just repeats that same sort of pattern. The next one is fresh water. You do a long press to edit. Short press to change, long press to accept. The next option is to erase everything. The option after that is for turning the alarms off completely. The option after that is the ascend volume on whether it's going to be on or off. If you do a short press on the clock screen, it'll turn on the backlighting so you can see it in darker lighting. The next option is for the units for imperial or metric. Next is the clock setting, where you can do a long press. The first thing it'll have you do is set the date. After that, you can set the time. And the final setting is whether you want it to be AM and PM, or if you want it to be a 12-hour time. After settings, it'll go to the logs. And once you get into the stats, you'll see that it has the depth and temperature. Those are the max and lowest temperatures. Next line has the date and the dive number. You also have your decompression time and what kind of gas you used. If you long press, it'll go into the details of that dive. It'll give you your average depth. It'll tell you your time in, your time out. It'll also tell you what your surface interval was and what kind of algorithm it was using. The next mode is the plan mode. You'll use the algorithm and gas already set. As you do a short press, it'll change what your depth is, and it'll show you what your no decompression time is at those depths. Next is the firmware info and the version and the battery level of the watch. And lastly, you have the Bluetooth connectivity to turn it on so you can download the logs to your Myers or SDI app. And finally, this is the back of it where you can see you can easily replace the battery. I hope you found this video useful and thank you for watching.